What's up, guys? How's it going out there? How is it going? Back with another one. Let's get into it real quick here. Not a financial advisor, not financial advice. Make sure you guys are doing your research out there, okay? Also, guys, if you want to support the channel, click the join button down below. Again, supports the channel. You get exclusive content, members only videos on super early projects like CASPA, for example. We called that one a long time ago. And also you get video calls with me. We can look at your portfolio. We can discuss crypto. I can answer all your questions. If you're new to crypto, it's definitely super handy. So let's get into it here. Joel Katz, David Schwartz. You're talking about XRP here. It can't be dirt cheap. That doesn't make any sense. If XRP costs $1, they'd need 1 million XRP, which would cost $1 million. If XRP cost $1 million a coin, they'd need 1 XRP, which would again cost 1 million. Except the higher prices make payments cheaper. Right now, you can buy $1 million house with Bitcoin. When Bitcoins were $300, it would move the market too much. It would be too expensive and to be practical. Sorry, so it wouldn't make sense when Bitcoin was cheaper at $300. The market would have moved too much, but on one purchase, right? But now the Bitcoin is like 27,000 almost. Big difference, right? Now you can buy a house with it. So David Schwartz basically pushing out the fact there, guys, that XRP will be significantly higher price someday. Nobody knows when, but it is designed to be significantly much higher price to the naysayers of the XRP community. Should CZ Binance be charged with grand larceny on October 1st, 2021, with a Bitcoin trading above $56,000? In my opinion, Binance rigged its computer to force customers to sell the BTC they owned for less than $9,000 per. Binance US needs to answer for the following. What volume occurred? So there you have it. What do you guys think? Did Binance do this on purpose to cost people to trigger sell orders? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section. All right, let's get into it. Hara, the results of a recent security awareness survey conducted by Jasmy were published in Dime. What are the 3 major issues that business people consider in advancing company-wide security measures? Third, lack of budget. Second, low security awareness. And first, let's get into it. What are the 3 major issues that businesses people consider? So I just read that part. Jasmy, which provides platforms and solutions for IoT, conducted a fact-finding survey on security awarenesses in companies, targeting general employees working for companies nationwide and managers and persons in charge of information system departments responsible for security measures. The results were summarized and presented in a graph. 1 in 10 people have experienced information security damage, such as personal information leakage. The percentage of people who have been affected by information security, such as personal information leakage or information leakage, exceeded 11.5%, which is more than 10%. Yeah, 1 in 10 people have experienced security breaches such as personal information leak and information leaks. Information leaks in okay. Guys, keep in mind this is translated from Japanese, so there might be some weird wordage, indicating that risks exist close to them rather than distant news events. 1 in 6 people, so 1 in 6 have stored confidential company or customer information on a PC or other device and taken it out of the company. 18.5% of respondents that stored confidential company or customer information inside a device, such as a PC, and taken it outside the company, which is about 1 in 6 people. In terms, and I can tell you this on a side note right now, guys, I have people that work for me, and I own my own business, and they always bring in and take home their own laptops and stuff like that. So in terms of the trend of the past few years, the practice of penetration of telework has spread through this corona disaster. And a number of companies that allow the carrying of devices containing confidential information in special cases and exceptions has increased due to the review of the company's security policy. So it is presumed that there are certain numbers of people who have taken it outside the company. 1 in 3 people viewed or have viewed or spoken confidential information outside the company when taking the device out of the company. Among those who have stored confidential information of a company or customer in a device, such as a PC, and taken it out of the company, 31.6% have viewed or spoken about confidential information outside the company, which is about 1 in 3. Although not a large number, it can be inferred that some people have low awareness of the risk of information leakage. In addition, 10.3% of respondents said that they have seen people around them using PCs and other devices to view or speak about confidential information in places other than their offices or homes, like restaurants and coffee shops, for example, which is 1 in 10. For example, it is assumed that confidential information such as a company name and status of business partners are viewed and spoken in public places such as trains, buses, and cafes. But although these have not led to information leakage, it seems that there are more incidents of viewing the speaking confidential information outside the company than a company expected. I gotta translate this to English to continue on. I don't think that I can. Oh, we'll click that. We'll click that one. Among those who had taken a device containing confidential information out of the company, 88.6% confirmed that company measures were implemented in case of theft, loss, or information leakage when taking a device containing confidential information out in public. The number one security measure actually implemented was setting login passwords for devices such as PCs, 77.1%, followed by encrypting documents and files, 74.3%, with more than 70% of basic items. On the other hand, less than 40% of respondents assumed that the device would actually be lost or stolen, such as drive virtualization, 25.7%, remote locked or wiped, 32.9%, and operation restriction and device management, 37.1%. Although simple security measures have penetrated, it can be seen that countermeasures assuming actual loss or theft damage have not progressed. More than 60% of people in charge of information systems departments are worried about security risks among on-site employees. A total of 62.7% of those in charge of information systems department answered that they were worried or somewhat anxious about the security risks in the daily work of frontline employees, indicating that more than half of them felt anxious. The top 3 behaviors of employees who feel anxious specifically were exchanging emails both inside and outside the company, 73.1% managing passwords, 70.1%, and using the office smartphones and PCs or when going out, 56.7%. As telework has spread due to the corona disaster and diverse work styles have spread, it is difficult to visualize grasp all the daily activities of on-site employees in their work. And it is presumed that many information systems departments are worried about employee security risks. Among businesses, people who telework, 162 respondents who answered that the frequency of telework was about 2 or 3 times a week, about once a week and once a month. The first security measures implemented during telework were introduction of security software, 72.2%. The second place was modernization of OS and software, 60.5%. And the third place was through password management, 59.9%. Three major challenges in advancing company-wide security measures. Okay, so the top 3 issuers of promoting company-wide security measures at workplaces were lack of security, human resources, 39.2%, low security awareness, 33.1%, and budget shortfall, 23.9%, confirming that these 3 major issues are obstacles to the promotion of security measures in companies. Looking at the response by Information Systems Department and general employees, 62.6% of the Information Systems Departments felt that there was an issue regarding the shortage of security human resources, while 31.3% of general employees felt that there was a difference in more than 30 points in their recognition of the issues. In addition, 50.5% of the Information Systems and Department felt that the low security awareness of the organization was an issue, while 27.3% of general employees felt that the problem was an issue, a difference of more than 20 points. Despite the fact that information security is a topic that concerns all employees, including general employees, the worries of the Information System Department, which are not recognized by general employees, became prominent. So, guys, the point, I know some of it was kind of dry, but the point that I'm getting at with this, guys, is this is just one more direction that Jasmy is now branching off into, right? The reason that they were doing this research was because they're targeting companies not only in Japan, right, but globally, companies who want better security data security, right, and democratization. And who does that better than Jasmy? Nobody. So this opens up, imagine Jasmy now taking on a bunch of massive companies and helping them with their data and information storage and security, right? Just one more direction that Jasmy's looking to move into, guys. People who say this project is dead don't know what the hell they're talking about. They do zero research. I know that this stuff is kind of dry sometimes, so people are too lazy to read it all and go through it all and understand it all. But when you do, you get more bullish than ever on projects like Jasmy that are doing these things, right? So I hope you guys stuck around for the whole thing, and so that you're now getting the point, how I've connected all these dots and showed you how important this kind of stuff is. Hopefully you're still here for that. Smash a like, guys. Smash the subscribe button, and definitely click the join button. Join the member site. Support the channel, guys. I come to you even when I'm on my deathbed sick. So show me some love, and I will see you guys in the next one.